Hey guys, Lauren Oliver here for a vacation edition of Ask Lauren Oliver. This is episode number 45. That's amazing. We should celebrate with something. I'm having coffee. That's a celebration. Mm. Anyway, so here I am in beautiful Cape Cod and a bunch of fun questions this week. Fantastic Book 22. So, careful guys, for those who haven't read Panic, first of all, what is wrong with you? What are you waiting for? Do you really want to be the last person on the planet who's read Panic? I didn't think so. Second of all, it does have some spoilers in this question, so, you can mute your microphone. Actually, why don't you take the time to run out to your local bookstore and buy Panic? Yeah, I went there. Okay, Fantastic Books 22 says, hey Lauren, I was wondering what would be your individual challenge in Panic, and what other challenges would you do well in? So, I'm going to fess up to something, guys, and it's really hard for me to talk about. Other than my crippling fear of bananas, which might be one of my individual challenges, I do actually, really, for real, have a phobia of worms. I don't want to talk about it, but I just want to say that if that were an individual challenge in Panic, I would not win Panic. I would bow out. I would not withstand it for any amount of money. You could throw $10 million in my face, and I would probably kick you and run off with the money, but I definitely would not do the individual challenge. So, but in terms of other challenges I would do well in, anything involving, like, fears of bodily harm, I think I'd be pretty good at, especially in high school. I was pretty reckless. So driving fast, Russian roulette kind of stuff, I feel like I could get down with that. Of Malarkin Men, nice name, from Tumblr, says, I always have ideas in my head, yet it seems like as I put them into sentences, it seems to lose whatever magic it had. How can I fix that, and do you ever struggle with that? Well, of Malarkin Men, you've described a very important phenomena called writing. That is, in fact, I think the greatest challenge of writing. I think every writer feels that way and struggles to transform what ideas they have actually onto the page and feels that the pristineness of their idea gets diluted. And that's just that is what writing is. And part of learning to write is to learn to just kind of push through that feeling and do the best you can and know that it may never align exactly with what your expectations are. But hopefully the more you practice, the more adept you get at bringing those two things, the idea and the execution, into alignment. But know that you are not alone. Anne Levatic Directioner from YouTube, what has been the weirdest day you've ever had? I'm gonna lie, I've done some pretty weird things in my life. Well, one time in college, I was on a scavenger hunt that involved road tripping, like, through 7 states over 36 hours, and at one point, I had to wash a horse's private parts. That was pretty weird. I'm not sure if that's the weirdest day, though, but it was probably up there. So I'll leave it at that, washing a horse's private parts in rural Tennessee when I was in college as part of a massive scavenger hunt. So that's it for Ask Lauren Oliver, episode 45, Vacation Edition. I hope you guys are having an awesome summer. Don't forget to be checking out, by the way, the Ghostly Goodreads Challenge, hashtag Ghostly Goodreads. I'm writing a ghost story and adding on to it for every 20 people who add rooms or 10 people who add rooms onto their Goodreads shelves. So hope you guys are getting psyched up about the fall and about rooms coming out, because I definitely am. And I will see you next week on Ask Lauren Oliver.